Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about before the year ends, UBZ or Uralvagonzavod tank factory fulfilled its commitment to the Russian military by delivering the last batch of T-72B3 and T-90M to the Russian army for the end of the year, fulfilling their two major contracts. This news is according to UBZ's official Telegram channel. In the video and images, two sets of long train were full of new tanks that are headed to the front lines in Ukraine. So the big question now is, how many tanks were delivered on the latest delivery, and how many tanks Russia received this year? According to Uralvagonzavod or UBZ, they were able to deliver 4 new T-90M tanks and 200 refurbished T-72B3 tanks from storage, while the last batch of delivery prior to the end of December was in September 2024. So how many tanks in 2024 were delivered? Well, personally, I couldn't verify the exact numbers, but based on my source through Bruegel, an economic think tank based in Brussels, here's a breakdown over the years. For 2020 to 2021, Russia approximately produced up to 40 brand new T-90M tanks and a total output of 200 annually, including the refurbished units. By 2022, they were able to produce the same number of brand new T-90M units, but they were able to increase the output of refurbished units with an annual total of combined 40 tanks per month, or a total annual output of 480. That was the year when the Russia-Ukraine war started, or aka Special Military Operation, according to President Vladimir Putin. By 2023 to 24, Russia is now producing an annual output of 60 to 70 brand new T-90M tank, and a total of around 130 units monthly, or 1,500 plus annually, of refurbished tanks from storage being activated and put into combat service. The works majorly evolve around checking and replacing everything to make sure the tank can perform its task needed for war operation. This includes modernization of older systems, replacing or repair of parts and engine. Majority of the refurbished tanks are Soviet-era T-72. In this way, Russia was able to sustain its war effort in Ukraine, and they were able to replenish all the tank losses in combat, and they were able to also arm their increased large number of troops with enough tanks. Prior to the war, Russia has 900,000 active duty personnel. Now they have around 1.5 million troops, and around almost 700,000 on them are inside Ukraine trying to curve more territory for Russia. Russia's brand new tank production solely could not cope up to the losses on the war. But activating tank from their large storage reserve, they were able to sustain their war of attrition. Russia has inherited around 12 to 15,000 tanks from the Soviet Union, the largest stockpile in the world. The only question or challenge now for Russia is that how many tanks are still in storage? My previous estimate is that they still have around 3,000 to 5,000 tanks. Majority of this are T-72 tanks. They were designed by the Soviet to be cheap and easy to maintain but durable tanks, so they could have a large number of tanks to invade Europe if a war breaks out. At its peak, the Soviet Union had 70,000 tanks in service, and they have the largest army in the world with around 12 million troops. The T-72B3 is an upgraded and modernized version of the original T-72. It uses the 2A46M series of 125mm smooth bore gun that can carry a wide array of ammunition like APF-STS, heat and guide missiles. It's also powered by Sosna multi-channel gunner system, thermal imaging camera, laser rangefinder, ballistic computers better target acquisition, fire control system that allows hit enemy even on the move, and all-weather lighting condition including night vision for day and night operation. It is powered by the V92's 2F diesel engine with 1,130 horsepower, and the tank uses the Relict Explosive Reactive Armor, or ERA. It offers better resistance to tandem-shaped warheads and kinetic penetrators. The vehicle also integrates the newer and more capable Contact 5 ERA. The T-72B3 has a top speed of 70 km per hour and a maximum range of 500 km. The T-72 is envisioned for mass deployment, while the T-90M represents the newer and more capable variant of the original T-72 design. The T-90M's capability is suitable for high-intensity combat scenarios. It is a more sophisticated version with improved armor protection, firepower, and better situational awareness. It uses the newest 2A46M series of the 125mm smooth wargun. Also carries all the ammunition used on the T-72, and it also uses almost the same engine with the T-72 with 1,130 horsepower, offering almost the same speed and range. But the T-90M features the Kalina fire control system, which offers superior target acquisition. It has also enhanced capabilities using newer generation of panoramic commander sight for better situational awareness, and it has also hunter-killer capabilities. It also incorporates the Stora 1 electro-optical jammer system that alerts the crew when they are illuminated by anti-tank missile, and it also disrupts the enemy's targeting system. The newer version could also now incorporate the T-90M active protection system. The latest Russian tanks delivered incorporated newer design features very different from the deliveries from 2 years ago. It made changes based on the lessons learned on the ongoing modern war in Ukraine. Both tanks will feature additional anti-drone mesh screens and enhanced rubberized protection. They also feature improved power units, upgraded armor for the engine compartments, and new systems to reduce visibility of the tank for counter-drone operations.